Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June the 6th, 2025. We're going to be talking about TNA because we're getting closer in a couple hours. For Against All Odds is happening. Oh my goodness. We got some championship matches and we got some other matches that got made. I could look up on my other phone here. My broken up phone. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. Sorry, I was watching some Ginny and Georgia. I like the show. It was good. Impact Wrestling. There's some pay-per-views. Upcoming. It's all the. So they announced on TNA Impact there's going to be a pre-show match. We got the Anglins, Brian, Ash by Anglins, Heather, and M will be versus Zion Brookside and the newcomers because they had a tag team match at TNA Impact and they want some revenge. Harley Hudson and Myla Grace. We already know about Trent Williams. We already know about the Nebbits. We know about Masha Slamovich. We know about Santino. Joe Hendry will be versing Frankie Kazarian. Steve Macklin will be versing Vance Warner for the International Championship. I will tell you guys more about that match when we get there. We got the System, Moose, JDC, Eddie Edwards, and Brian Myers will be versing the Hardys, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, and Leon Slater, and a mystery partner. That's all the matches that will be happening for the show Against All Odds. So now we're going to be talking about TNA. We didn't get no segments. We heard from Elijah that he wants to take the title back and bring it back to TNA and all that stuff. We heard from Joe Hendry. He's upset that he lost the TNA World title to the NXT Superstar. Now TNA doesn't have a world title now. And he wants another shot at it, but he's not allowed because Elijah's getting a shot. And I believe that's it that we heard from, right? And we heard from Santino Marella. He's saying that he's going to recognize, I forgot what it's called, but he says he's going to stop being the authority for just one night because he says he has to put that on the line, but he wins. He's back in charge against Robert Stone. Robert Stone is not happy about that. He said he's going to win. He's going to get rid of Santino, get rid of him away from TNA forever, and all that stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the matches here. We got Indy Hartwell versus Tasha Steelz. It was a pretty decent match. I think this is my first time we've seen Indy Hartwell wrestle in my own two eyes. Because the hockey games was on Sports Network. I didn't watch the pay-per-view, Under Siege. Yeah, this is my first time watching Indy Hartwell wrestle live TV. I think it's kind of live. I know it's taped. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty okay match. I like Indy Hartwell. It looks like she's doing the same thing that she did in WWE. Putting thumbs up. Walking like she's Dexter Lumis. But ladies and gentlemen, her title song is different. Her theme song is different. I'm surprised they kept her name. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Indy Hartwell. And then Mustafa Ali came out, really pissed. And then he shoves Tasha Steelz down. And Tasha Steelz is really scared. And ladies and gentlemen, and now he was getting in the face of Tasha Steelz. And then Jason Hodge, I think it was Jason Hodge, right? Jason Hodge. I get those guys, those two guys mixed up. Is it Jason Hodge? Yeah, Jason Hodge got in the face of Ali, and they started saying things that we did not know what they saying because it wasn't on a microphone. And then Mustafa Ali walked away. Tasha Steelz followed. John Skyler followed, and they walked away from Jason Hodge. And we're on the in the backstage, and Tasha Steelz is trying to get some answers and why is he doing this. And then John Skyler got a call and trying to get some answers but he won't give answers. He's not asking the questions, why is Mustafa Ali doing this? And all that stuff. And she tried to she grabs the phone from John Schuyler, but she still didn't get answers. And Ali's saying, "Are we good?" He walks to them. "Are we good?" And they said yes. And Jason Hodge came back, and Ali he was about to say something, but Ali thought it was going to be he's going to apologize. But he says you have a match against Oz. It's going to be one of your toughest matches in your career. And that man and his opponent will be against Mustafa Ali. That's going to be an interesting match right there because Ali likes to hurt people. Even his own team. Well, we got Moose defending his X Division Championship against Eric Young. I'm a little too close to the camera here. Against Eric Young. Eric Young is a former X Division champion. I thought it was a pretty decent match. It was all over the place. JDC tried to help. The Northern Armory tried to help. Everything happened, but the winner of that match with a low blow was Moose. Moose gets the win. He retains the title. And then you see Eric Young outside the ring, and this Canadian is trying to get a high five from Eric Young. Said, "Don't worry about the loss." And Eric Young attacked this fan. And the rest of the Northern Armory attacked this fan. I think Eric Young is getting fined because you're not supposed to fight fans. I feel sorry for that fan. Thank God it wasn't me. Oh, man. I feel sorry. I feel like I'm a sad Canadian now. A Canadian fan got beat up by a Canadian. Oh, man. They're in Canada. I know they're not in Toronto. They're in some place in Canada. I know that. And I think this is the last day. Yesterday was the last day they're coming to Canada because Jeff Hardy couldn't come to Canada. And now he's going to be against all odds. So I don't think they're going to be in Canada this time for against all odds. Well, we got Heather and M will be versing the debut of Harley Hudson and Myla Grace in a tag team match. It was an okay match. They still need to work more. And M does not know how to be a heel yet. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Heather and M getting the win against Hudson and Grace. And this is how we're getting that match at against our odds in the pre-show match. Xia Brookside was there when the personal cashier came out and ruined their video package of their to learn about them. And Xia Brookside was there as well, and she thinks it's a little disrespectful. So now we got Heather, Ash, and M will be versing Brookside, Hudson, and Grace at the pre-show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had the Monsters Ball match. Xia Brookside versus Rosemary. No food, no water, no lights for 24 hours. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this match was crazy. There was chairs, there was hockey pucks, there was a door. These ladies were destroying each other. But the winner of that match was Xia Brookside. She actually beat the demon, Rosemary. And now she's going to against Oz with a big win. Momentum. And now we got our main event. It will be Mike Santana to team up with Leon Slater and Matt Hardy to versus the Neville brothers and Frankie Kazarian. Everybody has a match except for Mike Santana. But he will be at against Oz as a guest at the Penthouse, the talk show for First Class, AJ Francis and KC. But remember, First Class is the ones that caused Mike Santana to win the TNA World Championship at NXT. So let's see what happens there at Against All Odds. But I thought it was a pretty decent match. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Mike Santana's team. Mike Santana, Leon Slater, and Matt Hardy gets the win. What happens next for everybody else? But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown, and I will give you a little quick results of Against All Odds as well. Because I won't be watching that, I will be watching SmackDown, but there has to be something crazy happen. I don't think Elijah's going to win the TNA World title. They need somebody big, top guy, to take that title off of Trick Williams and bring him back to TNA. Or TNA could go to WWE now, because if Robert Stone wins, TNA is a WWE show now. That's what I'm saying. That it could happen. They made history with the TNA World title. Will they make history and have Robert Stone as the boss of TNA? What kind of history they're going to be making on that? People are saying that WWE is buying TNA. This is kind of how they're doing it, but how they're buying TNA, they did say TNA and AEW did the same thing, but AEW did not buy TNA. It's called content for both NXT and TNA, so it helps them. Then now they could NXT could put some video package of Trick Williams from Against All Odds, like TNA been doing for Battleground and on NXT. When Mike Santana tried to go for the title, they had a video package of it. So it kind of helps them and get some more money to do that. It helps WWE to get more money. It helps TNA get more money because they're using their footage. TNA using WWE's footage, and it's cost money. And it's like they're selling the footage. So it helps WWE get money, but when they put the footage up of their company, it's like what do they call it? What does the YouTubers call it? A shout out. It's like a shout out to the WWE from TNA. Just like WWE when they keep talking about TNA and bringing up TNA wrestlers, bringing them over here. It's like a shout out to them. And now they have the TNA World title. It's a shout out. So that's what it is. That's what I think it is. Some people will not think it is, but that's what I think what it is. But if you guys enjoyed this video, that's all me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Time is out. See you guys tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown. And then we got Money in the Bank. Worlds Collide first. And then Money in the Bank on Saturday. We got a lot of pay-per-views happening. We got 2 pay-per-views happening. Still a lot of wrestling. It's a lot of hours of wrestling to watch for one Saturday. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. Time is out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.